Hey everybody, good morning. It is day 6. I'm in Denver. The light's a little better because the sun's up and shining in the window. Slept well last night. I was more tired than I thought I was. I laid down, started to read, and I don't think I read through one page. Um, Waiting for my daughter to call. We're going to go grab some breakfast, and we are going to go out and hit Denver. We're going to park the truck over here. They just live around the corner from the hotel where I am, and we're going to drive down, park the truck at the park and ride thing, and go around Denver on the light rail. I'll shoot some video of that. Going to get my daughter, she's been wanting an acoustic bass, so I'm going to get her one of those for Christmas since I didn't get to see her this year for Christmas. And we're going to have some fun. Uh, the weather's nice. It's in the, I don't know, it's in the mid or high 40s. That's the forecast anyway, but it's sunny, it's not windy, so it's going to be nice. Uh, I'm looking forward to it. All right, we'll see you after a while. Say hi, Camilla.
Hello.
This is my daughter, Camilla, my pie, and the main reason I came to see her was just to see her because I haven't seen her in a long time, but she's been wanting an acoustic bass, so we went to Drum City Guitar Land? Drum Guitar, yeah, something like that here in Denver. Was recommended by a friend of Say's and got this nice Takamine acoustic bass. It has a pickup, you can plug it in, it has a tuner on it. It's a very, very nice guitar. And Camilla can't wait to start playing it, and I can't wait to hear her playing it.
I'll make some videos for you.
There you go. All right, well, we are going to put this away, grab safe, head down to the light rail station and cruise around Denver on the trains, and I'll shoot some videos from there. On to the next stop. Well, we were on the W line. We're on the W line on the Denver light rail system, whatever it's called.
That's right.
So anyhow, cruise around Denver today. I think we're going to go up to Boulder and going to go to Union Station, so we'll check that out. There's Safe. Finally got him on camera. He declined to be interviewed at the apartment. Residential Denver. Oh, we're still in Lakewood?
Yeah. Lakewood going into Denver.
So we're actually in Lakewood, which is a suburb of Denver. That's where Save and Camilla live. See that stream over there? It's partially frozen. Still got a lot of ice on it. Look at that. That's pretty neat. All right, for all you worthless Denver Broncos fans. It's hard to see. There's Mile High Stadium.
What's Empowerment Field now?
Empower Field.
Power at Mile High.
Sorry, the window's got this shade stuff on it, so you can't see through it very well. That's okay, it's just the Broncos play, so. There's the UP main line. I guess this is UP up here. Be honest with you. Go figure too, I guess. I don't know. I only know where things in my corner of the world are. That is Six Flags Denver. Nothing like Magic Mountain. That looks more like a county fair than amusement park. All right, we are inside the Union Station at Denver. They have actually a hotel here now. You can stay. This place must have really been something in its heyday. But they got little restaurants and coffee shops and this, that, and the other. The Amtrak station is here. They have shuffleboards up there. You can pass your time while you're waiting for your train.
Like iPhones.
I don't either. This is the Union Station. From this side, this is the south end of it, I guess this would be. What a structure. This is the loading the platform side. And these platforms here are where they load the Amtrak and the it's part of the Rapid Transit District, but they're the actual trains that run up to Boulder and some of the longer runs. There's the Amtrak right there. I guess that would be the Zephyr. I don't know. If you know, let me know in the comments below. Going the other way for us, so we won't get on that one either.
Everything's from here, like season and like hunters and stuff.
And there goes the E-line train to Ridgegate, where I have no idea where that is, but that is where it's going. Is this ours? It's about time. Wind's getting serious out here. We're the flannel family, and that's okay when it's just cool. The wind starts blowing. Especially Camilla, she got no meat on her bones. Well, we are here at the Colorado Rail Museum in Golden, Colorado. Gonna check this out. Looks like it has some pretty cool static displays. So, can't wait to go around and share some of this with you. All right, let's get inside and see what's up. All right, this is a Brooks Locomotive Works, Dunkirk, New York. This is a DNRGW. It doesn't say DNRGW in it, but the cars behind it do, so I'm assuming this was a DNRGW 280 narrow gauge. You have everything. Not much room to work in these things, was there? Oh. I guess this would have been one of the cars, kitchen cars they would have used for outfit in an outfit train to cook for the guys working. Well, according to the accompanying information, this was originally a boxcar built in 1887. It is the oldest existing boxcar from Colorado Railroad. It was converted to a bunk car, essentially an outfit car, and the museum acquired it in 1953. All right, got a big 480 with tinder here. This is a Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy locomotive. It's the largest locomotive at the museum. Got its Burlington route tinder. This little 280 here is the museum's oldest locomotive, and it was built in 1880. An F9. Couple of shays. On my piece of on the Roaring Camp Railroad, you can go back. I'll link that in the description below. You can go back and actually watch one of these shays. They weren't this big, but you can watch these shays in action. And these type of locomotives came with the second unit. Some of them, they were always coupled in all the photographs and videos I've ever seen of these things. And I'm not that conversant with this kind of stuff, but I think they almost always operated with, I guess they're called dummy units, the second unit behind. If you know more than that, drop in the comments below. Let us all know. All right, got a standard gauge rotary plow. I've never had the opportunity to see one of these working in person, just in photographs and videos, which sure would be cool though. That is an 060 Union Pacific locomotive. Got some motor cars here. These are pretty popular these days with enthusiast clubs. They restore these things and find old tracks to run them on, sometimes abandoned, sometimes branches with the permission of the owning company. I've actually ridden in that type right there before. That it had, the one I rode in had 2 seats in it though, and it was what the track inspectors at Southern Pacific used before they got pickups. Denver and Salt Lake, Manitou and Pikes Peak. That's where they have a little cogwheel route. I don't know anything about that. It's probably in one of my history books that I haven't looked at yet. Ophir Loop and Lizard Head Scenic Line, Thompson Park and Dolores Canyon. I know nothing of that either. Oh, this is so cool. This is also probably, I have a great big book on the DNRGW, but I really haven't had time to get into it yet. That's awesome. And a little snowplow on the front. This is the roundhouse, restored nicely. I'm assuming that's a switcher. Golden City and San Juan. Another 280 DRGW. Little switcher there. And the turntable. Dual gauge. Alright. Couple more truck type. Yeah, it's a Rio Grande Southern mail truck. Pulling, I don't know if they use that car behind it to help pull mail or if that's just part of the exhibit. And there is a really cool old caboose. Alright, there is a weight test car. I've never actually seen one of these in person, just seen them and read about them. It's pretty cool. WW and IB. The last time it was repacked was in 1971 by the DNRGW. Alright, standard gauge 280, Baldwin, built in 1890. Colorado Midland, I don't know of them. DNRGW unit. And there is a beat up old DNRGW unit. I don't know, it doesn't have a story behind it, it's just here. But this caboose, the Chicago and Southern, was built in 1944 and was one of the last wood cabooses ever built. It was built to a 1919 standard, according to the information. That's really cool. Switcher, it's got the old, oh, it's a Standard Refinery on it. That's cool. Standard Oil Company of Indiana. It's an old CBQ caboose. I don't know if these were, this might have been what they called combination cars with all the windows and stuff. Again, I'm not all that conversant with the rolling stock other than with pictures I've seen. So if you know, drop it in the comments below. Got some Coors stuff here. Their own switcher. And this museum is in Golden, as is Coors. An old Burlington passenger car. Looks like it's been partially upgraded with newer windows along the back of it. And then Colorado and Southern American Railway Express car. For those of you who don't know, Express Mail was packages and such, the stuff that UPS and FedEx, companies like that do now. And this was also a railway post office when the railroads had the contracts to carry the mail. They actually had post office employees, I don't know if they were railroad employees or post office employees, who would sort mail while the train was moving, put them in bags, put them off at different stations. Sometimes if they stopped there, they'd unload it, and other times they had that big hook that would grab it. So let's check it out. All right, this is inside the RPO car. You can see all the different bags. It would sort the mail, put it in the bags it needed to go in, and drop it off on the next block. All right. Huh?
Oh, sorry.
All right, well, that will conclude our little trip and walk around of the Colorado Railroad Museum. It was really cool, and so was the weather. It got breezy, and now we're all cold, and everybody's feet are wet. I'm glad I put my boots on. Poor Camilla, she didn't put hers on, and she refused a piggyback ride, though. She's toughing it out. She's a McGowan. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that little tour of the museum, and we will talk to you later from the motel room. See ya. Say bye.
Bye.
Well, it is the end of day 6. It has been a long day, but it's been a fun day. We started out, Camilla, Saith, and I, and went to a place called Nick's Cafe. Had us a little home-style kind of breakfast. It was a kind of an oddball place, cash only, but food was okay. And then we went and picked up Camilla's new Takamine bass at a place called Drum City Guitarland here in Denver. It's actually in a place called Wheatland, but good place. Their primary brand is Schecter guitars, and they have a ton of them. I've never played a Schecter, but they look really cool, and they're expensive. Anyway, we picked that up, took it to their house, dropped the guitar off, and then went to the museum. You saw all that. You saw everything we did. Took them home and dropped them off about 3 o'clock, and then I had to go do laundry. I only had one clean shirt and one clean pair of pants left, and I still got a few days. So I went to a laundromat for the first time since 1984 and did some laundry. And I went and picked them up again, and we went and had dinner at a place called Restaurant. It was really good. I had a pulled pork sandwich. It was very good. Tater tots and a baked potato. It was a good meal. I dropped them off, and here I am. Going to finish this, edit this up, and lie down. It's still relatively early. I think it's about 9 o'clock. Yep, it's about 9 o'clock. And take me about an hour to do this, and then I'm going to chill. Be for the first time that I've actually just chilled at that time of night on this entire trip. All right, well, I don't have a lot else to say. You saw everything we did, so I guess the only thing I do have left to say is good night, God bless. We'll see you guys tomorrow.